Hey guys, so we are here to develop task 6, and we are going to start with Darlene. Darlene is going to have 8 minutes to present his topic, and at the end, he's going to be asked some questions that you have about his presentation. Remember that you have to pay attention because you need to ask at least once to each of your classmates. So, Darlene, whenever you are ready, you can start. Remember, you have 8 minutes.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to start now. No, let me reset this. Okay, now. Okay, good evening, dear tutor and classmates. And today I want to, well, first of all, my name is Darlene, and today I want to talk about, there you go, Medellin. As you can see right there, the city of eternal spring. And the reason that I selected this topic is because, well, I love this city. I've been living here 10 years ago. And on this presentation, we are going to have like a brief introduction of a topic, which I'm doing now. And we are going to talk about the location, about a history. We're going to see a little bit about the transformation that Medellin's city has gone through the years. We'll also talk a little bit about the culture, the themes, and also a short conclusion. The picture that you see right here, it was taken by me. As you can see, a very nice picture of a city. So I really hope that you enjoyed that view. So let's get started. Well, Medellin, as most of you may know, it is known as the city of eternal spring. Here we have like another pictures of the city that are really interesting. And well, after this short introduction, let's get into more details. So Medellin is actually located at in the middle of the mountains of the Aburrá Valley. Okay. Uh, just for you to know, Medellin is the city number 2 in population across our country, Colombia. And basically, the name of or the nickname of City of Eternal Spring is actually coming from its nice weather, which is one of the reasons why a lot of people in other countries they really like and they love to come and visit Medellin. Let's check a little bit about Medellin history. Well, it was founded back in 1616 by Francisco Herrera Campuzano. Medellin, prior to get this name, it was called San Lorenzo de Aburrá. But back in 1826, the name changed, and also Medellin became the capital of Antioquia. Unfortunately, back on the 20th century, Medellin had like, I will call it like a dark period because during that time, unfortunately, Pablo Escobar, that I'm pretty sure all of you know about this person, unfortunately, he had like the control of the city, and it was a period where unfortunately there was a lot of violence and the security here in Medellin was the worst. But then after this period of time passed over, thank God Medellin entered like in a period of transformation. And then a lot of projects came into place. For example, the construction or the building of the metro that nowadays we also have like the metro cable. And just for you to know, Medellin is the only city here in Colombia who has like a metro for the transportation. In addition to that, Medellin has even gotten recognition as the most innovative city all around the world. So this is something very, very interesting about the city who, and this also speaks a lot about the resilience of the people who live here. Just for you to know, it is kind people, and that kind of people has really made of Medellin a nice place to visit. In addition to that, I want to talk a little bit about the culture here in Medellin. We have every single year a celebration that is called Feria de las Flores. And on this celebration, a lot of people all around the world come here to visit Medellin. And also on the city, we had the Plaza Botero, which is also be recognition during the or across the world. I don't know if you guys have heard about Fernando Botero, who unfortunately passed away during this year, but he has been known for his artwork and also Medellin. And well, before like ending this presentation, if you guys are going to visit Medellin someday in the future, maybe it is very important that you do or visit any of the following places. For example, we had a botanical garden, we had the Orby Park, we had a Guadape Rock. This rock is located like I would say around 2 to 3 hours away from Medellin, but you can do a lot of activities right here. I mean that I have visited this place many times, and I would of all of these places, this is the one I recommend the most in order to visit and have fun. In addition to that, we have the Pueblito Paisa, we have the Boteros Park, as I show you guys on the previous slide, and we have the Atanasio Girardot. Just for you to know, two of the most representative teams of soccer here in Colombia are located here in Medellin. I mean, Nacional and Medellin. Medellin, in fact, is one of the teams who are going to go for the final tournament during this year. So once again, if you are interested to visit Medellin, all of the places that you can see right here on my screen are the ones that you should go. In addition to that, for example, if you want like to maybe disconnect of the city, of the traffic and a lot of things into that city, you can definitely go to the Orby Park, or maybe to the botanical garden, which those are places where you can like connect with nature, and you can go with your friends, with your family, with relatives to hang out together. So basically this is it. I mean, it is interesting to see how Medellin has been transformed during the years. In the past, the people in another cities or maybe in another countries, they were really concerned about going to Medellin due to security, but thank God the time have changed, and now everybody is welcome to this amazing and lovely city. This is it for now. I really hope that you have enjoyed this presentation, and looking forward, of course, to your uh, feedback or comments.
Thank you, darling. Just on time. Now we are
Okay.
gonna continue with the questions. So you are free to ask your question to darling. So please open your microphone. So he's gonna be there for answering them. No volunteers? Do I have to name someone?
Yes, I want to ask something.
Okay.
Yes, so darling, I'm really interested in Medellin. I really want to visit. So I was wondering, like, when is the best time to visit Medellin?
Well, I would say December. And why? And I didn't mention this on this slide. It is Christmas, and during that time, Medellin is amazing. It's just amazing. The people are hanging out together, and you can definitely come and see all of the decoration that is made across the whole city and the towns that are around and next to Medellin. That will be the best time to come here and visit.
Thank you, darling. Anyone else? Rubiela, Edwin, and Mariluz?
Hey, teacher, I have a question
Mhm.
for Darling. First, your name is interesting, Darling.
It is.
Okay, Darling. Uh, Darling, I had a question for you. So, why everybody says that Medellin would be the capital of Colombia?
I would say because of its innovation, because that whole time we have there is a department here that is called like route in, and on this place the whole time the people are creating new things. So in terms of innovation is I will not say is that is the best, but it's one of the best cities in terms of innovation in the country, and that's one of the main reasons why people or some people think that Medellin could eventually, upon the time, become the main city here in Colombia.
Thank you, darling. Rosalba, Rubiela, sorry. Rubiela, what is your question?
Okay. Pardon, your presentation is nice. Okay.
Thank you.
The question. What do you like more about Medellin?
The people here, because ever since I came here, I have grown a lot as a person, as a child, in many aspects of my life. And the key element involved on all of these, I would say, changes are because of that people. So that's why I love this city, and that's why I would definitely stay here for a long time if God allows me to.
Very, very well.
Okay.
Super.
And darling, I have a question for you. In your presentation, you talk a little bit about the past and the present, but I would like to know your thoughts about the future. Do you have any thoughts on Medellin future development?
I totally do, and I think that we learn from the past, and from the bad things we can always get something good out of it, and this is something that I learned from university, and I think that Medellin futures is bright because we have gone through a very, very dark period of time, and from that we have learned that in order to make Medellin not only a beautiful city, because it is a beautiful city, but a city who everybody would like to visit. We need to be part of that change, being kind, being good people, and of course always allowing everybody who come here to feel like if they were their own home.
Thank you, darling. So,
Anytime.
darling, please stop sharing your screen. Your presentation is over, and I'm gonna stop the recording so you can download only your part.
Thank you so much.